Good morning, everybody. I'm so sorry. I am having technical difficulties. Please bear with me just 1 minute. Okay, guys, let me see. I'm having a problem coming into my StreamYard, so let me see what I can do, guys, okay? Give me 1 second. Um, yeah, I'm having some issues with my computer this morning. For some reason, it won't let my camera work. Can you guys, let's see. So you guys can hear me? Okay. Okay, can you guys hear me okay, Miss Orange Janine? I'm just gonna have to do it off of my phone today. Something's going on with my computer to where it will not access my device. So we'll just have to work off of my phone this morning. I don't know what's happening. So we won't let anything stop us. We will keep on going. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hope everyone has their coffee. Good morning, Dagmar, Janine, Miss R, Harry. Good morning. Um, Goodness, I don't know what's happening. I wanted to share the news, so I guess we're just gonna have to see how to do this. Hmm. Good morning, Slap and Tickle. Good morning. I just woke up about 30 minutes ago, and you could probably tell by the sound of my voice. I'm just now having my coffee, and hmm. Can you hear me now? Hmm. Okay. Well, I guess I'll go outside and smoke a cigarette and drink coffee while we talk. Um, Today is in the trenches of grief, so of course I want to talk about grief. And we can talk about whatever comes up. Good morning, Casey. All right, everybody. Good. Yeah. Good morning, Casey. Welcome, welcome. I did. Slap and tickle. I undid it. I don't know. Hold on, just a second. I don't know where it all goes. I don't know where it all goes. I'll let Larry deal with it, babe, because I just don't know. This is my first time having that do that this morning, so I don't know what's going on. Um, okay, Elmer. Okay, Elmer, that's okay. Sometimes we gotta be in the bushes, hun. Maybe when he comes in here in a few minutes, I can see what can happen. Okay, guys, we'll just go outside and smoke a cigarette then. How about that? Yeah, everybody stop out and hit that like button and come on in, sit down and enjoy the chat. Grab you a cup of coffee. Let's sit down and talk a few minutes. How's everybody doing today? I hope everyone is doing okay. I was up a little bit throughout the night, so I'm very tired this morning. But that's okay. I enjoy being here with everybody, and it really makes my day. This really starts out my day, guys. And I don't know if y'all can hear, but I'm sitting outside on my porch swing, and the birds are crowing, and the birds are chirping, and the squirrels are running through the trees. And I just love sitting out here in the morning times. And um, it's so nice and peaceful out here, except for the train that's in the distance. But, I was sitting and thinking what we're going to talk about this morning, and I knew we're going to touch on grief. And I really don't know where the chat's going to go, but I just hope it organically moves in the way that we need to, see it move. So I'll just pray right now and ask that, Father God, you would lead us in the things that we need to know and the things that will heal our hearts. And we receive that. And Father, I just allow the Holy Spirit to have control over this situation. So, yes, you can hear the birds, Dagmar. Good. Good. I'm glad. You hear that little bird chirping? So, y'all, as the date approaches for my son's death date, I feel myself getting anxious. I was laying in the bed last night, and without even realizing it, I had went back to the place of before his death, to the same month, the month of January, and I started reliving everything that we had went through up until this point. And it really just, I had to stop thinking about it. I had to make myself stop thinking about it because it hurt so bad. Um, we need to realize that grief can cause physical pain, and that physical pain is very hard to heal and get over, especially if you haven't started to heal from grief. And maybe that's where we're going today. I don't know. Hey, learning to grow my own. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Um, I was going to show some pictures today of my son. And so maybe this is just, a way to stop the computer from working. I don't know. Anyway, we're going to move on. And Janine, you have heart trouble. Yeah. See, grief can take on, it really can take on physical illness. Yes, learning to grow. Amen. Here to see another day, brother. Exactly. I am grateful for this day. and I'm grateful to be here. I miss all of my family members that have passed on. I miss my son. I miss my friends. I miss my mother. I'm missing out on a grandchild that would be 4 years old now. 3 years old, I mean. Um, yeah, it's a lot of hurt, a lot of pain. Good morning, Dawn. Welcome, welcome. We are sitting outside today on my phone because the computer is not wanting to act right. And so, one way or another, I'm going to get on here and talk. Nothing's going to stop me. Yeah, I miss my family. I miss my mother. I miss my mother, you know, answering the phone to me. She called me Sunshine. And I'd call her in the mornings and she'd say, "Good morning, Sunshine. How you doing today?" And just her voice could uplift me. And so, that's one thing in death we always try to remember um the voice of the person. um I know for me I do. I try to remember, what my mother would say to me. I can remember telling her, "What am I going to do without you?" Um and she said, "You're going to be just fine, Sunshine." And I used to tell her, "No, I'm not going to be fine. You just don't know." And she said, "No, I do know you'll be just fine because I'll be here with you." And I don't know how she knew that, but she knew. And I do feel her here with me. Um, I haven't had any like dreams or anything like that lately. Um, yes, Casey. Oh my gosh. That is so true. Good morning, Judith. Welcome, welcome. Yes, yes, Janine. I will never forget their voices. Good morning, Tiffany. You've had one dream, Casey? I've had one dream of my son, and it was very, very moving. He just walked into the room and he was standing in the kitchen, and I turned around and he was just standing there smiling at me. Yeah, yeah, Casey. Yeah, I'm like that too. I welcome more dreams too because my son did not speak in the dream. He just smiled real big at me. And I woke up literally crying. I woke up crying. Um and that was about a year ago. So it took a while, it seemed like, for my conscience to sneak up on me and have a dream, but I don't know how that all works. I don't understand all that. You don't dream, Janine? See, I do every now and again, but I don't dream of my lost loved ones. Very seldom. Some people say that they have their loved ones come to them in dreams, and I've never had that happen to me. I've had other little things happen, um, but I haven't had that particular thing happen. Yeah. Hey, that's right, Casey. Look, my mom was cremated. My son was cremated. I have my son. I have his ashes in necklaces, and I have his ashes in a brand new urn that his best friend and his friends bought for him or bought for me as a Christmas gift this year. I would show it to you, but I'm not on my computer. Yeah. But yeah, Slap and Tickle, who is in the chat, is was my son's best friend. And I hate to say that word was because he still is. I consider him my son, and Slap and Tickle and his sister and girlfriend and another one of my son's friends got together and raised the money so we could buy Paul's final resting place. So yeah, so do any of you guys dream? Anybody else? Do they dream? Hey, Ivy. Yeah, it was the sweetest gift, Dawn. I cried like a baby, and I ordered it, and it's here now. I still have not put my son's ashes in it yet. Oh gosh, it's almost like I'm waiting. I don't know what I'm waiting for, but I'm just waiting. I guess maybe I'll do it on his death date. That's the only thing right now that I know to do. I'm sorry, I'm crying. Um, it's very emotional. It's very emotional to take your son's ashes out of a Tupperware dish and put him in his final resting place. It almost makes it seem so fucking final. That's so true, Casey. That's so true. Um, I know, I know physically he's not there, but it's just it's a, I don't even know how to put it in words. It's like, it's like I know that he's not there. I know that. I know that that's just his ashes, and I just have to remember that. And, just like everything else, I will get through this. Oh, really, Janine? That is strange. I've heard people use ashes as tattoos. I really have heard that. I've heard people use ashes as tattoos. Thank you, Tiffany. Yes, he is with me, and he gives me the strength, y'all. He gives me the strength to keep moving every single day. And so I know that I can do this thing too. It's just the aftermath. It's just finally putting him to his resting place and knowing that I won't have to do that anymore. But I have heard that they can take ashes and put it into tattoos. You can take their ashes. I will keep some of his ashes out because you can take those ashes and have things made out of them, like paperweights and blown glass, all kinds of stuff they can make out of it. So there's still some more things that I would like to get. Um, it's nothing that I need. It's just things that I may want down the road for like my granddaughter. Like a necklace for my granddaughter that has her daddy's ashes. Things like that. Um, that I just want to make sure that I have some of his ashes for that left out. So, oh, you've seen them put them in diamonds too? Yeah. I've never seen the diamonds, but I have seen the blown glass. They've got some beautiful pieces. Beautiful pieces. Um, yeah. So it's emotional. I find myself, like I said, the closer we get, that it's becoming more sensitive to talk about. Um, because I've gotten to the place now where I can talk about my son, I can talk about my mother, I can talk about these things without totally breaking down into a heap of crying tears. But I've noticed since I'm coming up on his date that I'm really getting kind of anxious and not nervous, just anxious that, I have to, it feels like I have to relive everything. And I need to remember that I don't have to go back. Yes, KCC, that's what I thought too. That's exactly what I thought too. He said, Mama, I'm doing fine. Mama, I'm okay. And he's so beautiful. He's so beautiful. I just miss him so bad. He'd be turning 30 this year. And man, he would be so proud of his daughter. Oh, that's beautiful, Janine. That's beautiful. Yeah. I took a lock of my brother's hair. Yeah, Paul didn't have any hair left for me to take. Um, he had lost all of his hair to the chemo. So, yeah, it's hard. Death is hard. It's just, it's inevitable that it takes place in our lives, and I believe it touches everybody. You're not going to get away from death, and it's all in how we handle it. And I've had a very hard and bad experience with death. I've had my family members totally split up. I don't speak to my sister. I don't speak to my father. There's a lot of things that happen that take place when someone dies, and it hurts, so bad. And death can just split a person, they can just split a whole family down the middle. Grief is weird. You could be okay, and then an hour later be a hot mess. Yes, Casey. Yes. I mean, somebody can say something that triggers what your loved one used to say. And you could just break down and start crying, and they won't even know why you're crying, right? Yeah. It's, grief is very debilitating. It had me in the bed, literally in the bed. I did not want to participate in life. I didn't want to get up and take a shower. I didn't care about anything except laying in bed and watching TV. Anything that would take my mind off of what my mind wanted to think about. because it's almost like for me, my mind is like a tape recorder. It just goes and goes. It replays and replays and replays. And I get everything down pat and I memorize everything, and it was making me sick. I was having physical pain, to the point of debilitation. Um, I mean, just 7 months ago, I was in the bed in so much pain, I could barely walk. Um, and the doctors couldn't find nothing wrong with me. And they kept saying it was in my head. And I kept getting pissed off and telling them, no, it's not in my fucking head. I'm not crazy. I'm feeling pain. But what I wasn't understanding is that all the pain that I was feeling mentally and emotionally had taken its toll on my physical body. And it had literally put my physical body down. Have you guys ever experienced that? Uh oh, here come the roosters. Okay, yes. Both of you, yes. Janine, yes. Casey, yeah. What is that about? So, what kind of physical ailments did you have? You said it makes you nauseous and ill. What about you, Janine? It has really messed with everything in my life. I'm going to be honest with you. Losing, when you lose people back to back to back, people are, you have the 5 stages of grief, and people ask you, what stage of grief are you in? Well, when you've got 10 people to grieve, you don't really kind of recognize where you're at in your grief. You just don't. You just do the best you can. It makes you dizzy. Yeah. Couldn't eat. And when I attempted to consume, wouldn't stay down. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, it really takes a toll on us, guys. We've got to make sure that we, take care of ourselves. I know for me, I didn't for a long time. And now I'm at a place where I do want to take care of myself, and it's made a difference in my life. I don't feel the physical pain that I used to feel. I mean, it was really, really bad. Really, really bad. Um, it has consumed my whole life, literally consumed my whole life. Um, so, but I want to learn. Yeah, sleep all the time. That's what I wanted to do, was just sleep all the time and let the days pass me by, just I didn't even care what day it was. I wouldn't even know what day it was. And thank God for my husband. You know, it really took a toll on him too. Losing our son. I've never seen my husband depressed, and in the first time in 3 years, I've seen him suffer from depression, anxiety, social anxiety, um, sleeping a lot more, not wanting to, not having any interest in anything. It really debilitates your life. And I think we're finally coming out of it. We've come to a place at the 3 year mark. It'll be 3 years that my son has been gone, and 4 years that my mom has been gone. Um, and he is finally coming up out of it. Yeah, Janine. I have, I want to be with my son, and I want to be with my mother, but I'm not gonna lie. I know that there's something in this earth for me to do, and I'm doing it right now. I'm doing it right now. Um, this is where I'm supposed to be right now in this moment, talking to you guys about this particular subject. This is where I'm supposed to be. And so when you look at it like that, if I would have left, let's just say, if I would have left and not participated in life and decided to give up, then I wouldn't be sitting here today helping myself and helping others. And and that's what I take away from it, Janine. That's right, Casey. They're saving us a seat and we'll be there eventually. But until then, how would they want me to live? That's the way we've got to think too, Janine. How would they want me to live? And I know for you, your situation is a very difficult, hard situation. You've lived with this for a long time. And so this is a very sensitive topic for you. And I feel that in the spirit. Um, but I just want to let you know that um, I know you don't have anyone left, honey, and I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I know you feel all alone, but I want to encourage you and let you know that even though we're all, we're not with you, we are with you. You do have friends here. I know you feel like you can't do it anymore, Janine, but you can, sweetheart. You can. There's a reason that you're still here, honey. There is a reason. I just encourage you. I want you to be able to come up and tell your story, Janine. Where are you at? I can't remember. I know I wrote it down. Are you overseas? Are you in the States? I know you're too old. I know you think you're too old, though. 63 is not old. You're not old. I know you think you're too old. Oh, you're in Florida, sweetheart. Okay, Florida. Why did I think you're who else is across the way? There's another Janine that's from New Zealand. I'm getting you mixed up with the other Janine, sweetheart. I'm sorry. Okay, so you're in Florida. You're not too far from me. Um, yeah. When we get my computer working, I will drop the link and you could come up one day and tell your story, Janine. I'd love to get with you. You grew up in West Virginia. Okay. Yes, Casey. Casey says I try to put the shoe on the other foot. If I was gone, I wouldn't want my people here stuck like that, and I'd want them to live life to the fullest, make the most of it. Yes, you know what? I've never looked at it like that, but that's true. That is absolutely true. If it was me that was gone, I wouldn't want anybody to be depressed. I would want them to live life to the fullest. Oh yeah, Janine, I would love for you to come up. Yes, dear. Hey, Marky Mark. Welcome, welcome. You lived in Florida years ago, Casey. Where do you live at now? Oh, you're in Indiana, not too far from Indy Mom. Okay, great. TC, TC, you need to get up. Okay, guys. Hold on just a second. Let me get me some coffee. Let me see what Mark said. I believe God gives you dreams like you're talking about. Yes, Marky Mark, I truly believe that, but yeah, I believe that too. So, let me see if this is going to work, guys. I guess y'all could still hear me. Yeah. I don't know what's happening with it. Oh well. We'll just have to figure it out later. Until then, we'll just do what we're doing. I really wanted to show you guys some news clips today and show you some pictures of my son. Um, I don't know that it's going to let me share the screen. Um, let's see. No, no. Oh, there we go. What's going on? I think I figured it out. Let me see. Hey. Oh my goodness, I am here. Hold on just a second. Hey guys. Oh my gosh, I figured it out. Hey. Look at my hair. It looks terrible. Good morning. Okay, Casey, you got to run. Okay, see, I felt like I wasn't all here without my camera. So, hello, everybody. Hello. I don't know what happened. I don't know what was going on, but I figured it out. Good morning, everybody. Yes, it looks like I rolled out of bed and just put my hair up. I sure will, Janine. I sure will. Yeah. Yeah, if you just email me at my cookingmama49.com, cookingmama49.com, and I'm looking at my email right now. So if you send me anything, I'll see it. Okay, honey. Um, yeah. So Marky Mark says before my grandma passed away, she told us she seen my grandpa was sitting on her bed, and she asked Grandpa, "What are y'all doing?" All he said was, "I'm just waiting." I'll never forget what my grandma told us. Oh, you sent me a pic, Janine? Okay, I don't see it, honey. Hold on just a second. I don't see it right now, Janine, but hopefully it'll come through soon. I will keep checking though, okay, sweetheart? Let me see. Okay, let me see if I can share my screen. Okay, guys, this is a picture of me and my son. This is my son, Paul. Uh-oh. That was my son, Paul. That is my son, Paul, y'all, before he was diagnosed for the second time with cancer. That was my sweet boy right there. Thank you, Ivy. Yes, he's so handsome. Um, I just absolutely, absolutely love him. He is my world. Um, you know, I mean, look at him. He's perfect. Just absolutely perfect. And he was the light in so many people's lives. He had the best attitude. He was a great friend. He was funny, um, outgoing. He didn't meet a stranger. Just easy, easy, easy to get along with. And I miss you, baby. So that's my baby. Um, y'all, he has green eyes, most beautiful eyes I've ever seen. He had blonde hair, just like me, and we look alike. Um, yeah, he was a great, great, great man. Great man. Thank you guys. Thank you so much. I will share more pictures on his death date. I want to do something in honor of him, like we did for Tyler, for Indy's son. And thank you, Dagmar. Yes, they're both so handsome. I really love my boys. Okay, Marky Mark, you have a good day, sweetheart. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for sharing. Yes, Miss R, you may. Yes, Miss R. Oh, I'm looking rough this morning. I should have brushed my hair. Thank you, Ivy. I woke up 30 minutes before the chat and I was like, oh my gosh, let me get up and go. Oh, I have no ego. I really don't. I really don't care. I do care what I look like, you know what I mean? But I don't care. I'm happy. I'm having my coffee. I'm talking to you guys. Hey, Marianne Hope, welcome. I'm talking to you guys, so I'm having a good old time. So, you know, it is what it is. My hair will be just fine. It's not the end of the world, right? So maybe I can share some news now. Um, how are you doing, Marianne Hope? I hope everything is going well for you, sweetheart. Miss R has a question for us. Let me look at some news here. Okay, guys, let me see. I am doing just fine, Mary Ann. I am doing just fine. It's getting closer to my son's death date, and so we've been um, talking about grief this morning and how hard it is to, come up on the yearly dates that we all find that we have to come upon when we lose someone. And yeah, it's just tough. It's really tough. So I've been talking about how I've been feeling, um, coming up on the 3-year date of my son passing, and just talking about what we have to go through whenever someone does pass, and whenever we wait on those dates to come. It's really hard. It messes with you emotionally. um so let's look at this. Oh, okay, you emailed. Okay, sweetheart. I want to look at this real quick. We got 8 people are shot at a Martin Luther King Day event in Florida. Disturbing video shows aftermath with 1 victim in critical condition, and the gunman is still on the run. 8 people were shot during a family-friendly MLK Day car show in Florida, leaving 1 person critically injured. Let's see, where was this at? Fort Pierce. It was at a park in Fort Pierce. I don't know where Fort Pierce is, but there was more than 1,000 people of all ages, and you have 8 people shot, 1 critically injured. Okay, Mary Ann. Yeah, I haven't seen this news either. So let's pray for the families who are dealing with being shot and dealing with the aftermath of this. This is crazy. This is just crazy. Let's see. Let's look at this. Did the Idaho killer deliberately leave knife sheath at the crime scene? Expert explains how DNA covered blade case could help Brian Koberger's defense. I really, really hope that they get this case against this guy settled, because, he needs to be taken care of. That's just a crazy case. Crazy case. Jeremy Renner's recovery will take years, and his condition is much worse than anyone knows after he was crushed by a 14,000-pound snowplow. Wow. He was crushed, and his injuries are much worse. He was stranded. He was helping a stranded family member whose car broke down near his mansion near Lake Tahoe, Nevada, when his snowplow ran over him. What a recovery is that? I can't imagine being ran over by a snowplow. It's a miracle that he's alive. Seriously, it's a miracle that he is alive. I mean, we just got through reading that a woman was killed yesterday because of a bully. They got into a fight. She went out to defend her 11-year-old daughter, and a woman ran her down with a car. So, yes, I love Jeremy Renner too. This I'm so glad he survives. He's a great actor, great guy. So I was happy to see this. Yeah. Hey, Erin, how are you doing, honey? Thank you for coming. Thank you for showing up. We are just looking at some news. Oh my goodness, look at this baby boy. Oh my goodness. Baby boy shot in head, execution style, alongside his mom, 16, and 4 other people murdered in a California cartel massacre. What in the hell? Look at that baby. Oh, Jesus. Why would someone do that? 6 people, including a 6-month-old baby, a teenage mother, and an elderly woman, were killed in California Central Valley farming community. The local sheriff said it was likely a targeted attack by a drug cartel. The massacre occurred around 3:30 a.m. Monday in and around a home in Goshen. They said that they were searching for 2 suspects and that the killings may have been related to a search warrant carried out last week at one of the homes. The level of violence and the manner of the attack suggested experienced killers. The 16-year-old mother, Alyssa Perez, and her baby boy were found in a ditch outside the homes. Both had been shot in the head. This is evil personified, y'all. This is evil personified. This is the world that we live in. Drug cartels going around and massacring families. What in the hell? What did this baby ever do to anybody? I hate this kind of news, y'all. I really hate this kind of news. I share it because I want us to see. I want us to see what goes on in our world. Because there are families now who are living without their loved ones because of someone's greed. And that's just sad to me. That's really, really just sad to me. Look at this beautiful baby. So sweet. God bless them. Sweet Jesus, be at peace. Yeah, guys, this is just, you never know what you're going to run across. Oh, you do, Janine? You stay away from news except local? So, let's look at this. Jean Velaz dies at 98. She's an old Hollywood dance sensation, known for her old Lindy Hop routine. Oh, I love watching dancing like Lindy Hop. That is so cool. Let's see, where's a picture? Where's a picture? Come on. Look at that. Look at her. How beautiful. Look how beautiful she is. Do you guys remember the Lindy Hop? Forever Young alongside Steve Harvey in 2017. That's awesome. I love that. What a life she lived, huh? That's awesome. She danced the Jitterbug in Where Are Your Children in 1943 and danced alongside Bob Ashley that year in Jive Junction. Yes, I just absolutely love this. Look at how beautiful, beautiful woman. Okay, guys, let's see. What else do we have here? Let's see. For some reason, it's not going back. You love black and white movies? Yeah, Janine, my husband loves black and white movies. He loves the old stuff. Um, let's see what else is going on. Not too much. Not too much. So, anyway, not too much going on. Okay, guys, let's shut this down and we will just talk. We don't have very many people going on. Let's see, what can we talk about? Let me come up on my phone. Okay, Miss R, I texted you back. Um, yeah, guys. So anyway, back to what is everybody going to be doing today? I am. What does rest in peace mean? Good question, Janine. Um, I think it would mean, that for that person to rest in peace is, um, that they can now go and rest and be in heaven while we rest in peace. We need to be at peace, and so do they. They need to be at peace, and so we need to be at peace. Um, I know that's strange, and it's hard to say because um, I didn't have peace, for a long time with my son. Um, I do now. I think I can say, I think I can say that I'm at peace now. with the fact that he's not here anymore. Um, I think I can truly say that now, but I think maybe it can mean a whole lot of different meanings, Janine. Um, that's a very good question, and I think maybe we should pose that, to everybody in the chat. What does peace look like to them, and what does rest in peace mean to them? Um, what does it mean to you, Janine? Yeah, the rest in peace goes both ways. I think that for them to rest in peace and for them to be able to go and rest in peace is you have to come to terms with their death. It's for us, Janine. I believe it's for us. They're already at peace. They're already at peace. And so I've never thought of it like that before, Janine. Like Ivy said, I've never thought of it before like that. So that is so good. That's the reason we have these talks. Um, you feel that it means being with your brother. Janine, I'm really concerned about you. I really hope that um, I'm not taking the things that you're saying wrong. Um, I want you to know that I hope you're okay. I know that things are tough, honey, but I need to know that you're going to be okay, that you're not going to hurt yourself. I know it's really hard, honey. I just want to know that, okay, I just need to know that you're okay. Um, I know that I can feel your pain. I can literally feel your pain. Uh, and I want you to know I'm reaching out to you. I'm reaching out to you, Janine. And I want you to know that if you send me your email, I will send you my number. I want to know that you're okay and that you have someone to talk to. Okay, honey? Just reach out to me. Just email me at that cookingmama.com. Make sure it's MOMA, Cooking Mama. And yeah, just know that I'm here for you. We are here for you. I just need to know you're okay, sweetheart. Yes, we are all here for you, sweet Janine. You just need to know that. And I know we talk about a lot of sad things, but I want it to be a place too where you have encouragement. I don't want to get so down to where, you don't have any way back up. I want you to always be encouraged here. We talk about a lot of tough things, and death is the toughest one. Yes, Ivy, it is a tough subject. It brings up a lot of emotions, and that is okay. I just need to know that everyone's going to be okay. It would not be, it would be terrible if I ever found out someone, hurt themselves or something. I would just not be able to, I don't know, deal with that. I know, yeah, I'm not afraid of death either, and I don't think you're afraid of death. I don't want to think that you would do anything to bring that on. You know what I'm saying? Um, so I just want to make sure I'm watching out for you, honey. I don't want you to, you know, I just want you to know that I care for you and I just want to watch out for you. Oh my gosh, this thing is going to make me so mad. Keeps giving me a code. Oh, no, it's worse than this. Yes, we're sending hugs, Janine. I'm so glad you're here. Yes, I'm glad you're here, honey. I'm going to come in on my phone real quick again. Hey, baby. Hey, the cartoon. There's my baby. He's going to work. Okay. I know, Janine, but it does matter. You matter. I just don't want you to give up. I don't want you to give up. I know I can't imagine how you feel because I haven't been there. I know what it feels to lose a brother and a mother, but I don't know what it feels like to be all alone. And I'm so sorry. But just know that we're here for you too, as much as we can be. But you know what? 63 is not old. 63 is not old, Janine. I know it may seem old because so many years have passed, but you're not old, baby. I mean, I'm fixing to be 50. You're only 13 years older than me. You're welcome, honey. I really care. I really do. So, you guys are like my little hens. I'm the head chicken, the head chicken hen, and y'all are my little babies. And I like to I like to take care of my people. I want you to know that you're appreciated for everything that you offer to this chat. You have a story to tell. And as painful as it is, there's a lot of healing that can come out of that for a lot of people. Ivy says, Janine, I get it because I'm sick too. And some nights when I go to bed, I think it's okay if I don't wake up because of the physical pain is too much. I always want to call my mom, but she's not here anymore. Yeah, that's how I feel too. I miss my mom so bad. That's what I was talking about this morning. I can remember, every morning I would get up and call my mom. It was a regular routine. I'd call her and she'd say, "What's up, Sunshine? What you doing, baby? What's going on, Sunshine?" There's nothing like a mother's love, right? And when that mother's love is gone, it feels like you'll never breathe again. Um, but we do breathe. We do breathe. We do breathe without them here. And it's painful. I'm not going to lie. It's very, very painful. Oh, Ivy is your new twin. There you go. Yes, cartoon. Yes, it's painful to move on. But I know that my mother would be so proud of me now. She would be so proud that I taught myself how to can. She would be so proud that I'm up and moving around and living life again because she was so worried about me. She was so worried about me. And if there's anything, we don't want to worry our parents. And so I live my life now in a way that would not worry her, if you get what I'm saying. Yeah, Ivy and Janine, if you want to send me each your information, I can get y'all in touch with each other. Somehow behind the scenes, if you want, that would be great. If that, and that's up to y'all. I just feel like y'all've got a connection, and that would be good for both of you. Maybe you can, share emails or something to, yeah. My son is so sweet. Ivy says, "How do I do that?" Where are you at, Ivy? I've got my email address is in my about section. If you go to my channel and go to the about section, my email is in my description box. Or I can give it to you now. Or Dagmar can type it. It's cooking mama MOMA 49 at gmail.com. Cooking mama 49 at gmail.com. And you can email me. Yeah, and if Janine emails me too, then I can give you guys each your email addresses and phone numbers. That way you guys can talk behind the scenes off of YouTube. That would be great, wouldn't it? Yes, thank you, Dagmar. That's it. Thank you, Marianne Hope. I really appreciate you, sweetheart. I hope you come back and visit. Hugs to you. You're welcome, Janine. Yeah, he's right behind me, Dagmar. He made his grand entrance. Yeah, Janine, you just email me, and Ivy, you email me, and y'all email me your phone numbers, and I will email you out each of. I'll email Janine Ivy's phone number, and vice versa. Yes, Marianne, it always helps to talk to someone, and I'm here. This is what I'm here for, Monday through Friday, with my rooster in the background talking. That's what I'm here for, Marianne, and I hope you continue to come. I really, really appreciate your support. Yes, yes. Please reach out to each other, Ivy and Janine. I think that I'm trying to carry on the show here. Please. Okay. Good morning to you too. Good morning. I appreciate you. All right, Janine, that sounds like a plan. I'm so excited. I hope that gets you excited. Um, I'm so excited to know that y'all will become friends outside of this. So that is just amazing to me. I know, Dagmar. He's talking, isn't he? He's right behind me. I'm sitting on my swing and he's right behind me. Little shit. He's the only one around here too. He likes to bother me. Look, y'all. Sneaky. Sneaky. What you doing? What are you doing? Don't look up there. Oh, he's a mess. He's a mess. That rooster reminds you of home? Yep, that's Sneaky, y'all. Let me tell you. Let me show y'all. This is what he does. He's the head rooster, y'all. He's one of the head roosters. Good morning, Sneaky. Good morning. You having a good day? You letting everybody know it's morning time? Time to get up? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, okay, Ivy. Great. Great. I'm so glad. Oh, thank you, Ivy. Yes, he's hilarious, let me tell you. Oh, and the black chickens, yes, the Indonesian. Um uh Kai Imani is what they're called, and the black chickens have black meat. And you can eat that, but we're not going to eat that. Even though you can. But we're not going to try. Hey, Tish. Hey, beautiful. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. Um, I just got through showing my rooster, and he's up here just a crowing. Yep. So, y'all, I had a best friend pass away about a year ago, and I've been grieving her loss. I really miss my friend. Me and her were like sisters, and we did so many things together. And she passed away a little over a year ago. And yes, Tish, you can look up the black chickens, the all black chickens online, and we have a lot of them. We have about 10 of the Kamanis. Um, they are an Indonesian chicken. Oh, thank you, Tish. Thank you for that. Yeah, I miss her so much. Her name was Gail, and her and I painted furniture together using Annie Sloan paint. And just a really, really good friend. I just loved her like a sister, and I miss her terribly. I miss her so bad. And, you know, friends are so important. Hey, bud, how are you doing? Yes, bud, you can email me too. I suffer with severe depression, PTSD, and anxiety also. And so if you'd like to go to my about section and email me, I would love to be in contact with you. Um, it's, grief is tough in every area, whether it's a mother, a father, a son, a brother, a friend. Grief is grief, and um, I grieve my friend. I really do. I've come to the place where I've accepted that she's gone. I can't tell you how many times I've tried to pick up the phone and call her. Um, and I miss her. I miss her so bad. Um, but I know that she's not in pain anymore. She suffered from fibromyalgia. And, it was hard whenever she called and told me that, she was dying and that there was nothing that they could do. And, you know, I just hate hearing those words. I hate hearing those words. Oh, Janine, I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear that, honey. Sounds good, bud. Yeah. We there's a lot of us. Yes, Tish, to be absent from the body is to be present with the Lord. And I know that scripture very well. I have, taught. I'm a minister, and I'm an ordained minister. I was ordained about 15 years ago, and I've preached in the prison system and in the women's prison system, men and women's prison system. And so, yeah, I know that scripture very well, honey. Mine too, Ivy. My first thought is to call my mom. I can't tell you how many times I've wanted to call my mom and give her some good news. And, so what I do now is I just look up and I say, Mama, I know you're there. And I just want to tell you, look at TC. He's doing well. He's not on drugs anymore. He's in recovery. Look at what we're doing. Look at what we're doing now. And, you know, we have to remember, you know, we are a spirit being first, and we were put into a body and placed in this earth. And whether you believe in God or not, when your body goes, we still remain. Your body is just a tent, right? And your person inside still remains. That's my belief system, and my belief system is that if you're not here in your body, then you are with God. And that's how I feel. So it brings me great comfort to know that my loved ones are resting in the arms of Jesus, to know that my loved ones are spending eternity, and that I, therefore, will spend eternity with them. Yes, Tish, the Spirit is forever. The Spirit is never ending. We will be forever. And so, this earth is just a passing by. It really is just a blink of the eye for us. In contrast to God's timing, God is not bound by time. God is not bound by time like we are. We look at the clock right now and it's 8:30. God does not look at a clock. He is the clock. Okay? Yes, we will see them again in the house of the Lord. Yes. Yes, Tish. You gonna get me to preaching, girlfriend. You gonna have me preaching a whole message. Um, we're a spirit being first. And to be able to come into this earth, you have to have a body. And in that body, we have our mind, our will, and our emotions. And God operates in us through our spirit. And He really wants to operate with us through the spirit realm versus the natural realm. Even though that's what we see in is the natural realm, he really wants to operate in the spiritual realm with us. My grandpa graduated Nebraska Christian College at 55. He's a pastor too. Honeybee, your mom will be so proud of you. You're helping others with hard times. Anyone should be proud of you and your friends. Thank you, bud. Thank you, bud. That means the world to me. It really does. And I know what you just said is confirmation for me because I know that God led me down this path. I've been preaching the word for many years, but I take this platform um, very, very seriously, just like I did my platform of preaching. This is a teaching platform. And how do I feel about suicide? Well, I will tell you this, Janine. I'm fixing to probably freak a lot of people out because a lot of Christians have the sense that if you kill yourself, you don't go to heaven. I have a different idea of God. I feel that God is so big. God is so big that in the depths of despair, when someone is under the spirit of suicide, His grace and His mercy will cover that person's decision. And I believe that person is in heaven. Now, not everybody is going to agree with me on that. Okay. Not everybody's going to agree, but that is my personal belief. It is something that I feel God has spoken to me personally about, and that is how I believe. And so I personally say if someone has committed suicide, all they had to do was say, Jesus, you are saved. Okay. Just because you commit an act like that does not mean it is over for you. Let's just say that. God is so big and His mercy endures forever. His mercy endures forever. That's what the word says. So I encourage you to remember we never know God, we never know a man's heart. God says that He looks at a man's heart, okay? He looks at a man's heart. He doesn't look at the outside of man. If that was the case, then David would have never been considered a man after God's own heart because he was an adulteress, okay? He sent a man to the front of the lines to be killed when he was having an affair with the man's wife. There was things that he did, but God said David is a man after God's own heart. He loved David. And so God looks at the heart of man. So don't ever let anyone tell you, well, they committed suicide, so they're going to hell. No, that is not for you to be judging. The word says, judge not lest ye be judged. For the same measure, okay, that you have put out, judge not lest ye be judged with the same measure that you judge with. So you think about that. How much do you judge? You know, if you don't want people judging you, then you need to not judge other people. Okay. Everything that we do is a seed that is planted. Our words are seeds, our actions are seeds. It's just like going out and planting a garden in the spring. If you want good in your life, then you want to plant good seeds in your life. That's why I say watch where you go on YouTube. You know, you get to decide where you're going to pull up and what you're going to let feed into your spirit. It's up to you where you go on YouTube, right? Yes, T, she is a forgiving God. He is the epitome of forgiveness. Um, yeah, Jesus is. Well, that word, thou shalt not kill, Janine, first of all, we're not bound by the Ten Commandments. Okay, that's Old Testament, and we're not bound by that anymore. And thou shalt not kill means killing another person, taking murdering another person, okay? Not defending yourself, but murdering another person. But we're not bound by that. We've got to remember that God put a new he put a new law in place, and that new law was love your neighbor as thyself. Love one another. And that's the main law, is to love. So that scripture right there um is not what you think it means, honey. Ivy says, I'm not a religious person. I never understood people who said if you commit suicide, you go to hell. That person was in some kind of pain. Can you judge that? Yeah. Well, Janine, the fact of that is, yes, he may have taken his own life, but he was sick, honey. And God's grace covers that sickness. And so I believe that your brother is in heaven. I'm just going to say that. If I'm wrong, then God can judge me wrong. But I believe in Jesus' name that your brother is in heaven. Yes, there are lost scriptures. That's right. We don't, God, Jesus wrote so much that it says that it couldn't feel a whole, couldn't feel the pages of a book. There was so much that he did. And so we need to remember that God is so big. God is, and we are. Um, I hope you understand what I'm saying. Does everybody get what I'm saying? Yes, Janine, that's what I'm saying. He was very sick mentally, and God knew that. God knew that, honey. And so believe me when I tell you, I want you to find some solace and some peace in what I'm saying to you, because I believe this is what you need. God loves your brother, and he does not hold that against your brother. I believe that with all of my heart. I believe that with all of my heart. He suffered enough, honey, and he couldn't take it, and that's okay. That's okay. Um, it's heartbreaking, but there are a lot of people that don't know how to deal with this life, and they end up taking their life. And I can't sit here and think to myself that God would punish somebody for a decision that they made while they were mentally ill. Yeah, being sick is not a sin. That's okay, Janine. He wasn't on drugs. He didn't drink nothing. That doesn't matter. I believe too that people who are on drugs, they go to heaven too. Just because someone ODs or something like that, or they're addicted, doesn't mean that God doesn't love them. They're just sick. And if you notice, Jesus went to all the sick people in the Bible. That was his main mission, was to heal everybody. He wanted everybody healed. So just take solace in knowing, Janine, that I believe, along with everyone else in this chat, as I can see, that your brother is in heaven. I want you to take peace from that and know today that from what I've read and what I've learned in my Bible and from my Father in heaven is that he is a big God, and he is full of forgiveness, and your brother is in heaven. Oh, Catherine. See, I'm waiting too. See, my son, his date comes up on January 27th, and his box is sitting on my dresser. And right now, I'm waiting to put his ashes in. Okay, Marianne Hope. You have a good day. Peace and love to you, sweetheart. Yeah. Addiction is a sickness also. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It's something, we deal with many, many sicknesses, many different diseases, many different things, mental illness. And we need to know that God covers that too. God covers that too. Yes, bud. I agree. I agree with that, bud. So, Catherine, when are you going to put your ashes in? Because maybe we can do it together. I don't know what your plans are, but maybe we can uplift each other and do it together. Yes, Tish. I have a saying, Tish. The word says that in Psalms, I believe it is, or in Proverbs, he says he held us in the palm of his hands. And I believe that he spoke words over us, and that he spoke his our life over us, and the journey that we're to take in this earth. But as we get here, we have a free will, and so we get to help him write our own book. And but the outcome is what it's going to be. You know, that's right, bud. That's exactly right. And we see that all around us today, don't we? There's so much evil in the world today. But love is the key. Love is where, the Word of God says that love covers a multitude of sin. Love covers sin. God is love. Okay, so God is love. So love covers sin. That's what forgiveness is all about. Forgiveness is about love. It's not about the other person, it's about you. It's about having your heart right with God. Thank you, Tish. I'm so happy you found my channel too, honey. I'm so happy you found my channel too. Okay, guys, I'm gonna give us a cigarette break, and I'm gonna get off of here after that. Um, I feel like I've aged 10 years in three. I do understand some is age, but my body hurts everywhere constantly. Oh, Catherine, I know how that feels, honey. Believe me, I know how that feels. Um, for many years, I was in pain in bed. Um, hey, hippie chick. Hey, my son, my son to 3 years this past September. Okay, my son's is coming up 3 years, January 27th. Um, so I'm going to be putting his ashes in the box around that time. Um, thank you, bud. I'm glad I met you too. Thank you, bud. I really appreciate that. I'm so glad you're here too. And Catherine, I just encourage you, honey, just oh, hold on. Mom? Here, let me help you. Got it? Did you hit anything? You okay? Yeah. Okay, look now, you gotta stop doing all that shit. I agree. I agree. Look, we don't have to look. We're gonna have to change it. Yeah. We'll have Larry change it. Yeah. Okay, guys, I'm here. So, anyway, yeah, bud, I'm glad that you're here. Let me catch up. Yeah, Janine, I will definitely get you guys together so y'all can meet up outside of YouTube. That'll be great. Yes, Catherine, that's the reason I'm here, honey, because, I would wake up in the morning times and I would be so lonely. I wouldn't have, and I'd have all this stuff on my mind. And so I told my husband, I just need to get it out. I just want to talk about it. And nobody's talking about grief. Nobody's talking about what I need to hear about. And so I started this. And um 7 months ago, I was in the bed. And when I say in the bed, I mean in the bed. My husband brought me breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He brought me all of my drinks. He fixed up all of my medicines. He brought me my cigarettes. I only came outside to smoke a cigarette. Oh, Ivy, your pain is out of control. Yeah, CBD is good for that. I I would have to look up what kind of CBD. There's different kinds. You really need to research it. But they've got all kinds of CBD stuff, creams and oils and things of that nature that will take care of pain. What kind of, let's see. I don't use pain meds either, but I will tell you since I started healing from my grief, um that's when I stopped hurting. Now, I'm not saying that's going to work for everybody. Um I just know that it worked for me because um I was just hurting so bad. I'm not saying that I still don't have pain. I have some, but not like it used to be. Mentally, it was really, really bad. Oh, okay. Okay, bud. Yeah. Yeah, Ivy, I've been there. The doctors did not want to help me. They said it was all in my head. I fought with them and fought with them. For years, I have fought with them. But emotional pain increases, yes, hippie chick. Emotional pain increases physical pain because the body holds that pain in the muscles. That is so true, hippie chick. And when I started healing and started working through my grief, and it did not stop the pain until then, until I started giving up all of those emotions and all of that pain and letting go and working through it and coming to terms with all of the pain that I was in from all of the loss that I had, been through. But for the longest time, I didn't believe the doctors. I did not believe when they said they would say, and it was all in my head. And I hated when they said that because it made me feel like I was doing something wrong, like I was causing it myself. But I wasn't causing it myself, it was my body was causing it. Your body tenses up and it holds on to all the pain. And until you release that pain, it's just really hard. I mean, because when I was in that pain, you know, it is real. It is real. The pain is real. And so when you're in that pain and all you want is relief, no one understands you. And it makes you very, very angry. Yes, Ivy. I know, honey. I've been there. I've been there. Oh, Janine, that's terrible. Oh, you're a massage therapist? Yes, let me tell you, I went and got a massage one time. All right, Catherine. Yes, Dagmar, that would be a great topic. Okay, Catherine, you have a good day, sweetheart. I hope you come back and talk to us again. I really appreciate all of your input. Yes, hippie chick. I went to a massage therapist one time and I hurt for a week afterwards because I had so much pain built up. Um, yeah, I cried the whole time she was giving me a massage. It was just a beautiful thing. Yeah, yeah, we'll have to cover that, Dagmar, for sure. For sure. I would love to have a massage today, knowing that I'm not in the pain that I was. I'd love to see how it feels now to get a massage. Okay, guys. Well, I hope, guys, if you can get a chance, hanging out in a swimming pool or hopping around is really good for the body. Yep, that's very true, bud. Well, guys, I'm going to get off of here. I want to say thank you to everybody that came in this morning and chatted and shared your life story. I want to thank everybody for having the loving hearts that you do to open yourselves up to share with me. I really appreciate that. I know that it is a hard topic to touch on, but I feel that it's necessary. We've got a lot of people that are hurting, and my main goal in this whole platform is to help to heal, start the healing process for people and to help them along. And so that's all that I ask. Um, I appreciate every single one of you, Ivy, Dagmar, Hippie Chick, Bud, Janine, Marianne. I just want to say everyone that showed up, Miss R, thank you for everything. I appreciate every single one of you. And I will see you tomorrow for a new topic. And until then, God loves you. Honeybees out.